We know how important this race will be. We know what's at stake. And there's a certain, what can you say, a certain cosmic energy to what has happened in just the last week. We had set up to open this office, we had set up to talk about women for Warren and women's issues, and we had set this up a long time ago, leading into this. And then, I believe it's a week ago today, Congressman Aiken made his remarks. We could go tomorrow. And thrust into the spotlight what the Republican Party agenda is all about. And you know, the Republicans, led by Scott Brown, have tried to back up. They want to pretend that's just a one-off, that it's just that one place, that one time, that one fellow. But you know, the Republicans have laid out an agenda where women are concerned, and they have been aggressively pursuing it already. In just the past few months, Scott Brown and the other Republicans have voted against equal pay for equal work. Scott Brown and the other Republicans, Scott Brown co-sponsored the Blunt Amendment to block women's access to insurance coverage for birth control and other health care services. Scott Brown has promised that if he goes to Washington again, it will be to try to overturn the Affordable Care Act, which provides preventive health care services for women, access to community health care, services that are very important to women. Scott Brown stands up and cheers Mitt Romney on. Mitt Romney says he's going to cut all funding for Planned Parenthood, which provides substantial health care services for women. And just, is it 2 weeks ago, Scott Brown stood up and applauded Paul Ryan as Mitt Romney's running mate, the very vetted Paul Ryan. And do keep in mind, they did their careful vetting and decided for their vice presidential candidate, they wanted someone who co-sponsored a bill to redefine rape and another bill that would potentially make certain birth control pills illegal in the United States. The Republicans have laid out an agenda on women, and Scott Brown may sometimes say the right thing, but let's be clear. The women of Massachusetts want a senator they can count on all the time, not just We'll talk about women more when we're out. I want to thank the women who are here. I want to thank the friends of women who are here. I am very grateful for them. We know there are so many subjects that we can talk about. We can talk about a Republican agenda that says cut taxes for the wealthiest individuals and the biggest corporations and leave all the rest of America to pick up the pieces. And if that means there's no money there for education, if that means there's no money there for roads and bridges, if that means there's no money there for scientific research and medical research, well, say the Republicans, it doesn't matter, I got mine, the rest of you are on your own. That's what we're up against, that's what we're fighting. We are in this race because we believe in building a future for ourselves, a future for our children. We believe in building a future that's about investing, not in a few of our kids, but in all of our kids. For us, that's what this race is really about, a future for our children. Tough fight. I knew it was going to be a tough fight when I got in it. But the Republicans will put everything they can into this. This race may be for the control of the Senate. It may be for the Republican agenda on women. It may be for the Republican agenda on the economy. It may be for the Republican agenda on the environment. It may be for the Republican agenda on the future of our planet. It may be for the Republican agenda all across the board. That's what this race is about. We know it's going to be tough. We know that they put lots of money into this. We know they've got lots of help on this. But here's the thing. Here's how we're going to win it. We're going to win it with two pieces. The first piece is what I just talked about. It's the truth about what's going on. It's the truth about women. It's the truth about families. It's the truth about our environment. It's the truth about Social Security. It's the truth about Medicare. It's talking about the truth. The second reason we're going to win it is we're going to win it because we don't believe things get done from the top. We believe they get done by all of us, hand to hand, face to face, all across this Commonwealth. We're going to win it because of the people in this room and rooms like this just all across the Commonwealth today. I am grateful to you for being here. I do not want to leave here if there's a single hand I have not shaken. I want to look you in the eye and say personally how deeply, deeply grateful I am to you for being here. But I also want to say, understand this. I'm taking point. That's my job. I'm the candidate, and I'll get out in that point position. But this isn't my race. This is our race. And the way we're going to pull this one across the finish line is I will do my best. I'll be out there on point doing everything I can. But what I'm counting on is that you're the ones who are going to make this happen because this is our race. Thank you all.